Good morning, folks. Hope all is well with you. Today's rant is about an article in yesterday's Irish Times. Quite a good article. A nurse had been lured to Ireland from India, where the HSE are recruiting nurses in India and the Philippines. She was offered 6 weeks accommodation, free and paid for, probably in a hotel. So she spent a fortune with agents over there, and HSE paid agents, I presume, and they took a lot of money from her as well. And her airfares, everything was very expensive. She also had to, I think, resit exams in Ireland to confirm her qualifications. So she arrived here, and so after 6 weeks, she was homeless. There was nothing to be had, no accommodation. Her husband was a nurse as well and was minding the three children in India, and he was offered a job here, and she could not bring him over to complete his exam here because she realized they had three children and there wasn't a hope of finding anywhere to stay. Now, that's a similar story a friend of mine told me a few 2 or 3 years ago when he had an apartment to let in Dublin, and this poor Indian lady was on the phone to him, extremely distraught and crying, and said she was working now in one of these old folks' homes in Dublin, a very fancy one, I think, owned by the big conglomerate companies. And her husband was waiting to join her with the three children in India. And she said she hadn't seen her children for 8 months because her husband could not come over. Same story with the children because she had nowhere to put them when if they arrived. I don't know whether she was couch surfing in Ireland herself or what, but anyway, that's a similar story to the Times. Now, the HSE spend a fortune recruiting nurses now in India and the Philippines. Nice people, lovely and well qualified, and they look for mature nurses apparently. Mature nurses always have families, so families will want to join them. Or in the case of here, they have a couple of nurses who is perfect, and they have three children to come with them. Now, when the HSE spend a fortune advertising all over the world, it's a pity they don't have a little addendum at the bottom of their ad to say that you're welcome to join us. We'll offer you a reasonable salary, but you will never find anywhere to stay or to live, even in with that salary that we're giving you. Maybe if both you and your husband come together as two nurses, you just might get somewhere to stay for about 3 to 4 thousand euros a month, but it's going to eat up most of your twin salaries. Anyway, that's the rant for today, and just remembered the story about that poor lady, and I hope she's doing well now and her husband. So take care, guys. Have a nice day.